So we're currently out at St Kilda today, and we're going to stay here tonight because this is the boat ramp car park and it's pretty massive. And you can park here for a fee normally, but because they've had the algae bloom at the moment, you can actually park here for free up until December of this year. So we're going to have a trial night here and see what that's like. And yeah, we'll let you know, I guess. So we've been for a bit of a wander around, and it's got some pretty good facilities here actually. So they've got a dump point, which is out of action at the moment because it's a bit flooded because we've had a lot of rain lately. They've also got some toilets over here, out towards the foreshore, and this is just in the boat ramp area. They've also got like a little kiosk where you can grab some snacks and stuff like that, some bait if you're going fishing and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's got some pretty cool facilities, not to mention the big playground that I'm going to go take you over to in a minute. So it's also got these huge big grassland areas too, where you can just like picnic and stuff. They've got barbecues, bins, they've got heaps of facilities here. And it's really nice and green. Stuff to play on out there for the kids. They absolutely love it. Unfortunately, we can't go out there with Echo. The tower over there, so she might have to go for a quick trip back to the van so we can have a little look around in the playground area. There's flying fox, the slides, there's all sorts. There's another tower over in the background over there. Heaps of stuff to explore. Got this cute little tramway as well that runs through here, and it does a little tour around the place as well, and there's like a little tram museum as you drive in. It's not running today, but that would be cool to jump on that and have a look around too. That massive slide structure built up on top of the hill there with all multiple slides coming out of it. What fun. This big sign here about all the birds of St Kilda. Loads of information, that's pretty cool. You come out with the kids and play spot the birds or spot the wildlife. Must be low tide at the moment because there's a lot of rocks out there. Normally the water comes all the way up. You can see a few mangroves out there. There's this really cool mangrove trail that you can do, but it's not open at the moment. I think they're still doing some renovations or something, but this walk goes all the way around there. So right now we're at the edge of the park, where the houses are, and then the park's all back that way, which we're going to walk along that way now. So a bit of interesting information that I found out about St Kilda. It's actually named after a ship called the Lady of St Kilda that ran aground here back in the 1800s. So that's how this area got its name. Apparently there is a place in Scotland where the ship came from, also called St Kilda, but that didn't come from there, it came from the ship. So that's pretty cool. So the mangroves in this area are actually pretty important because they protect the shoreline from erosion, and they also are a home for like the baby fish and crabs and all that sort of stuff, so for the wildlife as well. So they're pretty important down this way actually. They also filter sediments and pollution from the water, so that's pretty handy too. So this tower up here, you can climb up through all the different levels, and it's got slides and all sorts of things coming out of each level. That's pretty fun. This kid walking back the flying fox. And then yeah, they put you out way down here. So off in the distance over there, you can see all the grain silos and the shipping ports. All for shipping out all our grain from South Australia here out to the international ports and whatnot. So they've got this pirate ship that you can walk on and play in. Let's go have a look at that. Oh, unfortunately the pirate ship is closed for repairs, but it's still pretty cool. Obviously when it's high tide, the water must come up to the bottom of it, so it looks like a proper pirate ship. That's pretty awesome. I see over here they got a poster for a scavenger hunt. Scan a QR code, do a scavenger hunt. That'll be fun. We'll keep walking though. This is the big castle on top of the hill from the other angle. You can see the big slide running through the centre. And there's other slides that come out at different levels as well. So ultimately the playground is not just for kids, because I've seen a lot of adults up there having an absolute ball, giggling like kids. So it's for big kids too. So yeah, so we're back at the van again. So I think that's pretty good rates. The daily permit rate is $9.50 for an overnight stay to leave your van or caravan or whatever it is parked here, your boat trailer ultimately. But they do annual permits as well. So you could pay $182 and get an entire year's worth of permit. And that works out to be like $3.50 a week in rent. How cheap is that? Even if you only stay here like 4 times a year, you're still raking it in. Like it's so cheap. And it's actually quite nice, especially green grass. They're out here mowing it today, so that was really cool. They keep it nice and neat and tidy. There's a few puddles and stuff around at the moment, but that's just because of all the rain that we've had lately. They've got the dump point where you can dump your black water and your grey water. They've got public toilets available. I'm not sure if they've got showers in them or not. I haven't been into them. They've got a water point where you can top up your water and obviously wash down your boats and stuff like that. They've got the playground for the kids if you're camping with kids, if you've got caravan and camping with kids. Heaps of stuff for them to do over there, and not just the kids, there's heaps of stuff to do over there for the adults. I mean, I'm keen to get out there and get on the slide and have a go at that flying fox, but yeah, dog friendly. You can have your dog everywhere except in the playground, which is, you know, fair enough. There's plenty of tracks to walk along, there's plenty of wildlife, there's birds everywhere. Yeah, it's a good little spot. It's a little bit out of the way, but yeah, 10 out of 10 for the area ultimately. Yeah, I think it's good. We'll see how tonight goes, and hopefully it's not too noisy. There is a couple of other campers here. There's one behind my van, there's another one over there. A few more might turn up. It's only, you know, 4:30 I think in the afternoon, so a few more might turn up tonight, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be a bit quieter than last night's stay. Well, I'll let you know. Alright, so we're settled in for the night now. We've had dinner. Echo's had dinner. It's super quiet here. It's nice. It's fully it's under surveillance, so there's cameras everywhere, so I feel quite safe actually, which is really nice. I'm not worried about getting kicked out. I'm not worried about someone else coming in. Yeah, so I quite like this little spot. I think I might be purchasing a yearly permit, well, when I have to. Like I said, it's free until December because of the algae bloom. But even next year, I think I'll, even if I only, like I said, even if I only use it a couple of times a year, it still works out super cheap. Like, as opposed to going to a caravan park and you pay, what, $40 to stay the night in a caravan park. Yeah, you get power and water. I can get water here. I can't hook it up and use it directly, but I can refill my tank. When they get their dump point fixed, I'll be able to dump my tank as well. So ultimately, as long as I've got enough solar and battery, it's way cheaper than a caravan park. Like I said, $3.50 a week. You're paying $40 plus, well, you could even say $30 or more for a site at a caravan park, and all you're getting, and that could be an unpowered site as well. So same. It's a little bit out of the road, like I said, but it's not that far out of the road, really. Like, it's an extra 5 minutes to drive here from the expressway, pretty much. Coming down a back road. But yeah, it's nice and quiet. I feel safe. Echo's allowed to have a run around. Well, that's it for us tonight. We're going to settle in, we're ready for bed, and then we'll get up tomorrow and see where the road takes us.